And first up is this competitor of such brute force.
The following contest is a triple threat extreme rules match and is for the men's championship. Making his way to the ring from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 350 pounds, Eddie.
When he was signed up to the Madhouse roster, Rellik was certainly relishing the opportunity to unleash some pure brutality here. As you can see, this absolute brick shithouse from Detroit, Michigan is certainly going to be ready to take no prisoners. You can see just how he is gearing himself up, ready to take on anybody that steps in his way, and he's going to want to show early on why he deserves to be champion.
And his opponents, first from England, weighing in at 220 pounds,
Taking his style sort of like from the great luchadors. Now, you'd be forgiven for thinking that he would want to style himself upon Rey Mysterio, but actually, I believe he has taken on the stylings of, I believe, Sin Cara. Sin Cara is who he has gone for in regards to sort of like their inspiration for being in the ring, and I cannot wait to see how he comes on about. He is representing the 6'1" Lucha, and we'll see if this luchador can make his way, or certainly make his presence known with this title. Bring it on, mister. Bring it on.
and from Phoenix, Arizona, weighing in at 220 pounds, Miles Mathews.
Being one half of the Chaos Crushers alongside Wesley, Miles Mathews right here is looking to tell a story of how he can certainly like be able to get himself sort of like in like to the top of the world, be the best in the world, as you can hear from his walk entrance being inspired by old school CM Punk, like, and as you can see, he is here to crush the chaos. Like, he wants to put a stop to any of the madness, which is pretty ironic, which makes you question why he's entered the Madhouse. But he reckons he can take on the Lucha and the brute force. But will he do enough to earn himself a championship match in this first match? This is what they are going for, the men's Madhouse Championship. Put myself back up on here, and we'll get ourselves psyched up. Again, this is what they are fighting for here. And now, with a full crowd here in London, here we go. It's Rellik versus Boarr versus Miles Mathews. Bell's underway. Bell's getting this match underway, and it is the first match in the Madhouse. Boarr is just standing there, just watching Miles get the first sort of like launches in on Rellik. Rellik is the first person downed here and already taking up the most damage. That's a surprise and a half as Miles launches himself. Okay, Rellik's woken himself back up, and immediately distracted there straight away by Boarr, who is certainly giving things a good go. This could be a rather entertaining first match here. Like, Boarr with the counters trying to provide an answer to everything he's going for, but Rellik with the really big fist to the back of the head, and then launching him right onto his back as if nothing else happens. But now I imagine that Rellik is going, he's going under the ring. What's he got there? It's a kendo stick, but Boarr managed to get a count of 2 on there, Miles Mathews, whilst Rellik was distracted with getting that kendo stick out. And let's see, we've got the fireman's, alright, and Flapjack. Flapjack now as Rellik exchanges blows here. Miles Mathews reverses it, but Boarr does have the steel chair, but meets him with a flying elbow before he could do anything with it. Now Miles Mathews has few heavy blows up in here, and a few fists to the face there for Boarr's trouble from Rellik, who's going for the pin. Only 1 count there. There's not even anywhere near enough damage being caused to anybody here. For this, like, Boarr is looking tired as anything out there, but it looks like Miles Mathews does want to take out the trash, or does he? Not quite there, as he managed to break up Rellik's attempt at a pin count there. I see we've got 1 or 2 moves charged up there, so people best be careful here. Wonder what they need to do next. And here we go. It looks like tilt the world head scissors there from Boarr on Miles Mathews. And some more moves on there. Going again for Rellik as Miles picks up the kendo stick and goes for the attacks onto Boarr. Like, this is just absolute madness, absolute carnage. But what else would you expect from the Madhouse? Miles going for the pin. Rellik stops it before we even get to 1. This is gonna be an entertaining start, I feel, as Rellik sends Miles onto his back. He's gone for the pin again. Boarr's getting back to his feet. Miles doesn't even let the count start. Like, who does he think he was? A few flying out near super kick. Okay, Boarr sending Rellik into the corner. What's his plan? Okay, he's going under the ring, looking to create a step or 2 for himself here, because out comes the ladder, whereas Miles has produced another kendo stick. What has he got planned for that here? Okay, he's looking. Okay, Miles is going around to Boarr, and he unleashes the kendo stick onto Boarr, who is then launched into the ring post and the steel steps by Rellik. Rellik is really looking to unleash this killer instinct here. Well, he's got the steel chair. Okay, so who's going to be first victim, Boarr or Miles? No one seems to deflect it there. Okay, Boarr has sent Miles into the steel steps, but then immediately was met by a steel chair. Okay, a few punches late on there. Rellik has sent Miles back into the ring, but Rellik looks like he's got Boarr in his sights. Okay, Rellik has sent Boarr back into the ring. He's only got to deal with one of them here. As Boarr sends himself into the air, sort of like breaking up whatever Rellik had planned there for Miles. And it looks like, oof, that is a hard hit onto the back there. That is such a hard hit towards the back. Okay, Miles made a steel chair. I'm not entirely sure what Boarr was thinking of achieving there. Everything's happening outside the ring, but no one seems to be looking to get this pinfall or submission immediately just yet. It's got to be done inside the ring now. Boarr is just showing one off to the crowd here by the entrance to the ring as he sends Miles back into the ring. As Boarr's gonna set more blows and is okay. Oof. Okay, he's managed to use Miles' finisher on him. 2.5, I make that count. 2.5 as Rellik's about to use the attitude. Is he about to unleash the attitude adjustment? Okay, so he's gone for the pin attempt here. Boarr breaks it up before he can even start. Whoop. Here we go. And poof. Boarr's just sent Rellik to the ground with no worries there whatsoever. One hard kick to the face. And then stuns him down. Now, if he can get something onto Miles, then the championship could surely be his. Okay, so he sent him up onto the... Oof! Miles managed to move himself away from the ladder at the last second. Before anything could happen, there, Rellik misses that punch rather badly. But Rellik manages to send Miles across the side of the ring there. Okay. Oh. What's Boarr got planned here? There's a hard hit there, and Miles brings out the hammer and has launched the hammer into Rellik. Forgive me, drink break needed, and elbow to the heart there from Rellik. What's Rellik got planned here for Boarr? He's going to send him off the top rope. Okay, Rellik may want to keep his eyes focused on what's happening else here. He's going to bring him into the corner, not knowing that Miles was just behind him. And what's Miles got planned here? A bit of an onslaught right there, sending Rellik some time to take himself out of the ring there. And this now seems to be a one-on-one between Boarr and Miles for the moment. The referee's got in the way of his Irish whip. It's not a good thing. Sends him into the corner. A bit of rage coming in for Miles. Couple of punches in. Rellik and Miles both separated by a table. No one seems to know what's happening there. Okay, what's Rellik got planned in this corner here? Okay. Oh, an annihilator. Rellik trying to annihilate Boarr. But obviously no challenge there. Miles went on him there. Nothing untoward for it. Did Rellik make connection there? I'm not too sure. But Boarr manages to break up the count before it even starts. Okay, and as this match continues, I'm not entirely sure what Miles thinks he's trying to do as he watches Rellik apply the backbreaker to Boarr. I mean, there's a few equipment, like bits of instruments out of torture out there that no one seems to be using. There's a steel chair, there's a trash can, there's a table. What is going on? There is no way that Miles has just brought Rellik up onto his back after he sent Boarr out of the ring. What is the count? How has Rellik kicked out at 2? I've got no idea how Rellik has managed to kick out at 2. I mean, Rellik will take that, I'm sure, just to allow this match to carry on. But a kick out at 2 from that. It's amazing stuff as Miles sends the table into Boarr, who tried to get the kendo stick into use, but to no avail, obviously. There is another ladder on its way out. Remember, this is not a ladder match. This is not a Money in the Bank match, or whatever my equivalent will be here. As Miles sends Rellik into the steel steps. I'll tell you what, but against a luchador and an opponent of sheer brute force, Miles has managed to hold his own really well out here. I think each sort of like member of this community out here have really put on a showcase for a first match here in this triple threat. I'm sure you would all agree here. And okay, so Boarr sends Rellik back into the ring. Okay, and then Miles has something he wants to do first. Is he going to try and take Boarr out of the competition here? First, he hasn't got anything charged up at all, but he will still make his cause. He will still make his case just to try and build his momentum back up. And there's a jumping knee onto Rellik's head. I mean, this must be getting near. And then soon, flying feet up there, like, you can see sort of like how much is being taken out of each of these guys here. As Boarr's going for the Selena del Sol, but Rellik has kicked out. Oh, that's Rellik stunned. That's Rellik taken out the competition at the moment. Which one of these two guys can seize momentum? Okay, Boarr's been sent out the ring, so he's going to go for the pin on Miles. One, there's two. We have our first champion.
Here is your winner and new men's champion,
What a first match we had. Like, I cannot believe this. Like, that was a really intense first fight. Fair play. Like, fair play to Rellik. Fair play to Miles Mathews. But Boarr, he had the instincts. He had the momentum. He knew exactly what he had to do. He had to get Rellik stunned. Rellik was going to have been the toughest competition of them all. He had to get him stunned. He had to get Miles Mathews out of the way, so the Irish whip out was the best thing that he could have done for it. And congratulations to the first men's Madhouse champion, Boarr.